Update I, 35F, think my child, 18NB, is pregnant. How do I approach them? Question mark. TL. Doctor, I suspected my 18-year-old was pregnant after noticing weight gain and movement in their stomach. So they'd been keeping it from me for a while and I didn't know why. Now there's a lot to do before baby arrives in April. Thank you for all your comments. I'm glad I posted because I really needed the outside perspective. Also, I did ask C and they said, isn't Reddit for trading stocks? So do with that what you will. My kid is much funnier than I am. I ended up going to C right after I posted and just asking them. I said something like, I've noticed some changes about you. Is there anything you aren't telling me? I promise I will support you no matter what happened, but I just need to know what's going on. Not mentioning the pregnancy specifically because I wanted them to open up by themselves. C broke down in tears and we had a long cry and cuddle before they told me everything. I won't be disclosing some of the details about how they got in this position for their privacy. They are pregnant and weren't sure how far along but knew they were quite far now. I thought they looked 67 months. Then we did a home fundal height test and felt the uterus high up on their tummy, over halfway, and measured 2,931 centimeters, which was a shock to them since they thought they were only 5 months. They've known for a while but tried to ignore it, knowing that early miscarriages are common and they might not have to tell me. They said they knew they had to do it soon because they couldn't hide their bump anymore and they were really scared now. So I'm glad I asked them when I did. We managed to get an emergency midwife appointment because they're so young and so far along, without any prenatal care, and they got a scan straight away for dates etc. I'm glad they did because a lot of the fear just evaporated when we heard the heartbeat and saw her wriggling around. We found out they're 30 weeks, with a normal, healthy baby girl. We both cried during the scan and then again in the car. I felt incredibly guilty that I didn't notice my child was 7 months pregnant and apologized for not asking them sooner, so they were hiding it for longer. Now that they aren't hiding it, I don't know how I didn't see it because their bump is quite big and not easily hidden. I keep telling myself that they were trying very hard to hide it from me and spending lots of time at school, but I don't know. I'm just trying to reassure myself that C and baby are both healthy and think about all the million things we have to do before she's born. I made sure they knew it was their decision and I would help them with whatever they chose. And they told me they wanted to keep the baby. I knew this was going to be the answer and was already coming to terms with it before I even talked to them. Baby is probably going to arrive right before their final exams, so I'm going to fight to make sure they have the best chance possible at school. They're deferring a year before university anyway, so it could be a much worse situation. My baby is about to have a baby no matter what, but I'm going to make sure they're okay. So it's been a surreal day for both of us. Seeing your child suddenly being very pregnant and knowing you're going to be a grandmother at 35 is a lot to process. I'll update if anything major happens and will probably keep using this account for other support. But I think we're going to be alright. Enjoy your baby's baby. You're a sweet mom. So glad you love them through it all. They will never forget this. Love you. Glad you asked them about it and they opened up. I knew your guys' relationship would outlast anything. Life is hard. You showed them love and compassion and a safe place to land. You are a good mom. Be kind to yourself. Honestly, this makes me so happy. I wish my mother had been as supportive and loving to me when I was pregnant as a teen. I wish I'd be given the same space as you did for me to come to her about it. Thank you for being a great mother, Red Heart. I was a grandma at 36. Now I'm 45 and soon to have grandbaby number 10. They are the loves of my life. I can't imagine a life without them. I'm still young enough to be an active part of their lives. Congratulations. Interesting you didn't think to ask sooner, given you yourself must have been a teen mom. You'll know what she's up against and the best way to help her. I was also a teen mom. My sister got a kid at 18. It hasn't been going alright. My nephew is messed up. My sister was messed up, though recently managed to finish her education, but with a lot of debt and other struggles. But it is what it is. Just saying. Be prepared for 20 years of struggle. Crazy to imagine, as my mom was 34 when she became a mother. I find it odd that they didn't tell you sooner, as you were 17/18ths? When you were pregnant with them. I thought I was pregnant at 18. I was so scared to tell my parents, I looked up abortion option. Unsafe ones. But they found out from search history LMAO. Luckily I wasn't. Almost 24 now, and I am still scared when my period is late. Even when it's impossible to be pregnant LMAO. Congrats if being there. A grandmother. You need to update us about her, the baby, respective parents and all that. Also, hard talk. And sorry if it seems of. She might want to give the baby up. And that's her choosing, not yours. Just be with her. All of it. Supportive and beautiful mom. You are. Your grandchild is going to be so lucky to have you. Best of luck to you and your growing family. You acted perfectly. I couldn't suggest a thing different. They've known for a while but tried to ignore it, knowing that early miscarriages are common and they might not have to tell me. She tried to ignore that she was pregnant? One in a healthy mental state would not think such things. Honestly, if she just was afraid of your reaction, that's one thing. But her acting the baby is non-existent. And that she's not pregnant is extremely concerning. I'd be worried about how if she can think that how she can take care of a child. The baby is going to need all the support you can give both of them. I know you'll be okay, and your kid and grandbaby will be okay. BC, it's pretty clear you're a great mom. I know you'll be okay, and your kid and grandbaby will be okay. BC, it's pretty clear you're a great mom. Thank you for taking care of your baby and their baby. Wishing you and yours all the best in this journey. How can they be pregnant if they are non-binary? Lol. From the front. Thank you for being a supportive mom. I love how supportive and parental you are being for your child during this time. Wow, congratulations. Confetti party popper. I love how supportive you were. Good job, mama. Smiley face. Get prenatal vitamins and DHA pills for her as soon as possible.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.